This audio is best listened to in a quiet, calm place. So switch off your phones, make sure nobody disturbs you, make sure no pets disturb you, and enjoy. Peace, love, and happiness to you all.
Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, depending on when you actually decide to listen to this audio Complete Mind Therapy Treatment CD. My name's Dr. Jonathan Royal, and you can find out lots about me on my website, www.hypnotherapycourse.net, or indeed on www.hypnotictraining.com. Firstly, I'd like to point out this audio compact disc should never be listened to while operating any form of dangerous machinery or indeed whilst driving, as this CD is designed to help you relax with your eyes closed to a level where the suggestions will help your subconscious to change your life positively forever. And finally, I'd like to point out it would be best for you to listen to this CD whilst in a comfortable, warm, relaxing, safe place. Ideally, you should turn off all the ringers on your mobile telephones, your house phones, doorbells, anything that could disturb you for the next half hour or so. Please rectify now and come back and put the CD back on and get ready to change your life for the better. That's brilliant. And then get yourself comfortable, either sit down or lie down. A nice dim place, close the curtains, get yourself warm, relaxed, calm and comfortable. And have in mind exactly that which you have decided that you'll continue to achieve from this moment forward. And then just close your eyes. And just so long as you keep your eyes tightly closed at all times from this moment forward, then this will prove to be 1,000,000% successful for you. So just take a nice deep breath as the music begins. In through your nose, and then out through your mouth. Keeping your eyes tightly closed at all times unless I say otherwise. Because from this moment forward, using your powers of intelligence, imagination, and concentration so effectively, that you realise now that from this moment forward, nothing bothers you, worries you or concerns you as it once did in the past. In fact, from this moment forward, with every breath you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say and every thought that you think merely serves as a sign and a signal to help you relax more completely and focus, and taking nice, deep, regular breaths. In through your nose, and then out through your mouth. Because today, as you listen to this CD, it will be 100 times as effective, if not even more effective, than if I was sat there in the room with you in person. And everything I've said is safe, in a safe, permanent manner, into your subconscious mind, into the world of your dreams and your imagination, enabling you to achieve something you once thought in the past may have proved difficult, in a manner that has already proved itself to be so ridiculously easy, calm, safe, secure for you. So as you keep your eyes tightly closed at all times, as you continue breathing deeply and regularly, in through your nose, and then out through your mouth. Any background noise is merely serving as a sign and a signal to help you relax more completely with each second that passes by. I'm going to mention different areas of your body. And as I do, I'd like you to visualise all the little muscle groups in that area of your body being represented as pieces of rope tied together in knots. And then each time when I count from 1 to 3, and then click my fingers like this, the very moment I click my fingers like this, instantly just a sign and a signal for you to instantly allow those knots to untie in your mind's eye, for those knots to untie rapidly, and instantly become so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, and so tired. As we start with your feet, see all those little muscle groups represented in your mind's eye by this image of the ropes tied together in knots. And these ropes representing in your mind's eye all the stresses, tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of days and weeks gone by that are leaving your mind and leaving your body right now, relaxing more. And on one, see those knots rapidly untying. Two, with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say and every thought that you think, serving as a sign and a signal for your mind to wander free. And on three, let those knots relax, so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy and so tired. It doesn't matter if my voice is loud like this, or if my voice becomes but a very distant sound. It doesn't matter if my voice is clear like this, or if my voice becomes a little more distant. Your subconscious will remember everything I say as you relax more. And imagine now all the little muscle groups in your ankles and your lower leg area, moving all the way up to your knees. See all those hundreds and thousands of little muscle groups represented as ropes tied together in knots, representing all those stresses, tensions, worries, fears, apprehensions, all those negative things of days, weeks and months, and in fact even years gone by that are leaving your mind and leaving your body right now. And you allow your mind to wander free. One, those knots starting to untie rapidly. Two, becoming so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy and so tired. And on three, just let them settle, drifting down, sinking down, drifting down, sinking down. And the deeper you go, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, and every thought that you think, serving as a sign and a signal to drift down, sink down, in a way that's right for you, in a way that feels so calm, so safe, so secure, so heavy, and so tired. As you may notice now, it's almost as if there's a slight tingling, pleasant tingling sensation or warmth. It's different for everyone, but in a way that feels right for you. Notice that sensation of relaxation. Moving now from the tips of your toes, all across your feet to your ankles, from your ankles all the way up your lower leg area to your knees. And now allowing that feeling of warmth, that feeling of relaxation in a way that's right for you to start to flush your upper leg area all the way up to your hips. See all those little knots tied together. As you do, it makes you feel so good to realise that you're leaving behind all those negative things of the past permanently. Right now, relaxing more. One, see those knots untying rapidly in your mind's eye. Two, so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, and so tired. The deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, every thought that you think. It doesn't matter if your mind wanders free and you just start thinking of a time in your life when you felt on top of the world, a time in your life when you felt safe, calm, secure, a time in your life when you felt really confident and you could achieve whatever you wanted to achieve. And if you can't think of one right now, then you should relax more. Just imagine how good it would feel to experience that confidence, calmness and relaxation and warmth right now, drifting down, sinking down more, as you allow Those knots to untie rapidly right now. Separate. So limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, and so tired. And I don't know if you want to go to sleep right now, or in a few moments' time. But as you relax more, go to sleep you will all the same, as each muscle becomes so heavy, so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, so tired. You can allow your mind to wander free. It doesn't matter if you're consciously aware of anything I say, because it will go directly to your subconscious mind and will remain with you in a positive manner from this moment forward. So as you let that feeling of warmth, that feeling of relaxation move from your feet to your ankles, from your ankles to your knees, from your knees to your hips, let it start to flood now your chest area. And once again, when I count to 3, just let all those hundreds of thousands of little knots untie, proving as a sign and a signal. A sign and a signal, quite simply. You relax more, and all those stresses, tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of days and weeks gone by, leaving your mind rapidly now. 1, knots untying. 2, relaxing more. 3, deeper and deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go. With every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, it doesn't matter if I'm talking too fast for your subconscious mind. Everything I said will remain with you in your subconscious at all times. Sometimes you may become consciously aware of what I'm saying, other times it's so quick you won't know. But to relax more, why you go to sleep right now. As that feeling of warmth and relaxation moves now into your shoulders, and all the way down your arms, from your shoulders to your elbows, from your elbows to your wrists, from your wrists to your fingertips. And once again, on the count of 3, when I click my fingers, just allow those knots in your mind's eye to untie and become separate pieces of rope, and as they do, realizing right now, as you relax more, drifting down, sinking down, drifting down, realizing right now, on 1, those knots untie. 2, all the negative things from the past gone completely. All those stresses, tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of days, weeks, months and years gone by, leaving your mind, leaving your body, relaxing more, drifting down, sinking down right now. 1, 2, 3. Deeper, deeper, separate, relaxing, drifting down, sinking down, drifting down. Notice how good it feels just to let yourself go, let your mind wander free, sinking down, feeling so good in a way that's calm, safe and secure for you. And finally, let that feeling of warmth and relaxation move all the way up your spine, from the base of your spine to the top of your neck, all the way around your neck and to all the little muscles in your cheek, in your jaw, in your face, in your forehead, all over your face, around your ears, all the final little muscles where all those stresses and tensions used to be stored in the past. But you realise now that something you once thought was difficult to achieve has proved itself to be so ridiculously easy. As you relax more, 1, just letting those knots untie rapidly. 2, drifting down, sinking down. As the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go with each second that passes by. And on 3, so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, and so tired. And as you keep your eyes tightly closed at all times and use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration effectively, you find the sound of my voice. The sound of any background noise is the sound of the music. In fact, every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, every thought that you think, serves as a sign and a signal. for your mind to relax more completely. And for every nerve, fibre, tissue and muscle in your body, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, to become so limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy and so tired. As it's almost as if you sink down into that comfortable chair, sinking down, drifting down, relaxing more. And as you relax more, allow your mind to wander free. I want you to imagine it's almost as if you can see a staircase in your mind's eye. A staircase of relaxation, a calm, safe, secure, feel like good, relaxing more staircase. And I'm going to count backwards from 10 down to 1. And on each descending number, it's a sign and a signal to take another step down that staircase in your mind's eye into the world of your dreams, the world of your imagination. So 10, the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, and every thought that you think, serving as a sign and a signal on the count of 9, drifting down, sinking down in a way that's calm, safe, secure, and feels so good for you right now on earth, relaxing more. And you realize that each and every muscle in your body, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, starts to become so limp, so loose, so heavy, so tired, 7, feeling so tired, almost as though you're sinking into that comfortable chair, drifting down, letting your mind wander free on the count of 6. It feels so good just to let your mind wander free. And I don't know if you want to go to sleep right now. Or if you go to sleep in a few moments' time, but as you relax more, on 5 and 4, every nerve, fibre, tissue and muscle in your body, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, becoming like a loose, limp ragdoll. So heavy, so tired, drifting down on 3, almost at the bottom of that staircase now, almost at the start of the journey to the new life that you deserve so much. And notice how good it feels to relax and let your mind wander free on the count of 2, drifting down, sinking down, and realizing that the deeper you go, the better you'll feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go with each second that passes by. And on 1, nice deep breath in and out, and just relax. Because you've reached the bottom of that staircase, and I'm talking directly to your subconscious mind. Everything I say to you from this moment forward will remain with you in your subconscious, in the world of your dreams and your imagination. But you can imagine now in your mind's eye that you can see a lovely, warm, inviting, calm, safe and secure, large, luxurious, inviting bed with a big lovely duvet and big relaxing fluffy pillows. Just take a few moments to walk up to that image in your mind's eye, and as you do, notice how you just relax more with each second that passes by. And just imagine yourself climbing into that bed now. And as you do, take a nice good night yawn. Oh, so heavy, so tired. Then just close your eyes. Rest your head down on that pillow in your mind's eye. And then just go to sleep. Let your mind wander free and enter the world of your dreams, the world of your imagination, where everything and anything is possible right now, relaxing more. As you start to dream, in your mind's eye, you find yourself in a classroom, but a calm, safe, secure classroom. There's nothing negative about this place. It's everything it could be that makes you feel good. It's just that you can see in the background a blackboard, and on this blackboard you can see a word written in chalk. And this word is the name of the problem that you once used to have in the past. That thing that used to bother you, used to worry you or concern you. That thing that used to interfere with your everyday life. That thing that you made the decision to say goodbye to forever when you came to visit me and my colleague. And I'd like you to, in your mind's eye, take control right now as you relax more, sinking down, drifting down. As the deeper you go, the better you'll feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go with each second that passes by. I want you to take control, and you can do this right now by imagining in your mind's eye, picking up a duster or a wet cloth, whatever feels right for you, and rubbing away one by one each letter of that word, or the words as the case may be for you. It is the name of the problem you once had in the past. The name of the thing that used to be a concern or an issue, but no longer bothers you, worries you or concerns you as it once did in the past. So just wipe away that word completely. So it's gone. It's gone. It can no longer bother you, worry you or concern you as it once did in the past. And notice how good that makes you feel to realise that you've taken control. And as you relax more completely with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, and every second that passes by, you're now so deeply relaxed, so deeply asleep, that whatever I tell you to do, you will do for your own good. And whatever I tell you will happen for your own good. Because from this moment forward, I'm talking directly to your subconscious mind, the world of your dreams and imagination. And as you relax more deeply with each word I say and every thought that you think, so in turn, every suggestion that I give you will, for your own good, become 100% total reality as you use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration so effectively. As you allow every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, every thought that you think, to let your mind wander free and find that the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go. Because you made a promise to yourself. And as you relax more deeply with each second that passes by, so in turn you realise that whilst on the odd occasion in life it may be okay to break a promise to a friend, but in reality you can never break a promise to yourself. In fact, your subconscious mind will not allow you to break a promise to yourself. You can have 100% faith that your subconscious mind will enable you to achieve everything that I'm suggesting to you with the greatest of ease. And as you go deeper and deeper, you notice that the deeper you go, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. As you realise now that you can trust your subconscious mind. For just as it makes you breathe automatically without any conscious effort, and just as it pumps the blood around your body and keeps you alive, so you can be certain that from this very moment forward, your subconscious mind will ensure that every single thing I suggest to you will become your new reality, will remain your new lifestyle as an automatic reflex action. And with the greatest of ease, relaxing more. In fact, you'll find that something you once thought may have been so difficult to achieve in the past has now become so ridiculously easy, as you realise that from this moment forward, you can equal the greatest achievements of the greatest achievers, and that for you, your innermost dreams can, and have now become your 100% total reality. Noticing now that with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, and every word that I say, that all those stresses, Tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of days and weeks gone by that used to once bother you are now leaving your mind and leaving your body completely and permanently in a way that's right for you. Drifting down, sinking down, feels so good. As you relax more, realising now that from this moment forward, each morning you will awaken with an inner warm glow of confidence, a renewed optimism to life, a more positive attitude to get things done. You'll notice that every day in every way, you find it so much easier to deal with events and situations which once would have bothered you greatly in the past. Realising now that from this moment forward, within you is a large inner reservoir of willpower, self-confidence and self-esteem, feeling really good inside right now, which you may draw upon as an automatic reflex action whenever you need to, enabling you to deal with everything and anything there and then, the very moment it happens, feeling good. You no longer need, want, crave or desire for stressful situations in your life, and as such from this moment forward, with every breath that you take, you'll be able to handle everything and anything that life presents to you with the greatest of ease. Nothing bothers you as it once did, and in fact you now realise that just as all of the stresses, tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of days, weeks, months and years gone by are leaving your body and leaving your mind right now, relaxing more. So you realise also that every day, in every way, your life is getting better and better. Your approach and attitude to life is getting more relaxed, more positive, and more constructive. And in turn your approach, attitude and response to other people, especially those you care for, those you respect, and those close to you, will become far more positive, feeling good, far more relaxed, far more friendly and appreciative in every way, shape and form. You realise now as 100% total reality that your life is now like a mirror, and whatever you give out to others in life is now reflected back towards you tenfold. So from this moment forward, as an automatic reflex action, you'll find that you send out positive, peaceful, constructive and loving thoughts, actions and words to all those around you, and in turn these things will positively and beneficially be reflected back to you tenfold with each second that passes by, relaxing more. Notice how good it feels right now to realise that these improvements in your daily life have already taken place and will continue to grow stronger and more positive each and every day. Yes, relaxing more and realising now that just as you can and will now equal the greatest achievements of life's greatest achievers, so in turn you now realise that no one person ever did it all alone. And so from this moment forward, you will eagerly, happily and positively encourage those around you to help in your aims, actions and desires. You no longer resent or feel shy or in any way negative about accepting help, advice and assistance from others. In fact, it makes you happy and proud to know that you can, enabling you to achieve whatever you wish to achieve with the greatest of ease. As you relax more, just as you yourself are a wonderful, valuable and worthy person, so you now will realise from this moment forward that the opinions of others, especially those of people you respect, people you love and those close to you, are worth listening and responding to in a positive manner. Just as your opinions and thoughts will now become and will remain equally honest, positive, constructive and worthwhile, as all the stresses, tensions, worries, fears and apprehensions of everyday situations which once would have bothered you in the past have now become and will continue to be but distant memories. as from this moment forward you'll awaken each morning with an inner warm glow of confidence, a renewed optimism to life, a more positive attitude to get things done. And every day, in every way, you will now realise that you have within you a large inner reservoir of willpower, self-confidence, self-esteem and patience, which you can and you will draw upon as a 100% total reality, automatic reflex action. Whenever you find yourself in a situation which once would have bothered you, relaxing more and realising now that you reap what you sow in life, and as such from this moment forward, all the stresses, tensions, worries, fears, apprehensions and obsessions which once may have bothered you are now but distant memories and things of the past, as you now continue your life as the confident, happy, healthy, relaxed, stress-free, positive-minded, loving, caring, considerate individual that you have now become and will continue to be for the rest of your life. Relaxing more with each and every suggestion, growing stronger each second of each minute of each hour of each day from this moment forward. You now realise how short life is and how valuable every second of it has now become to you. You no longer need, want, crave or desire to waste a single moment of your now positively happy, healthy, calm and relaxed lifestyle. Instead you now wish to, and as a result will, savour every moment. You now notice more closely how enjoyable it is to be in the company of friends, those you respect, loved ones and others close to you. Their company, their opinions, their honesty, their help, assistance, advice, love and encouragement are all invaluable to you, and as a result you will respond to them with the same honesty, openness, positiveness, warmth, encouragement and love in all that you do and at all times you spend together. As the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go. Relaxing more as you realise your greatest achievement in life now being that you have now become one of those rare few, but very talented and perceptive people who's able to admit their own faults, and by so doing grow stronger and happier as an individual and as part of a loving partnership. In short, from this moment forward, to you the past is the past, and what you now find is important to you most of all is the future, your positive, happy, healthy, confident, feeling good inside, relaxed future, made even more enjoyable, positive and beneficial by those around you. Who are your friends, those you love, those who respect you and those who care about you, which in turn you will reflect back to them as you continue now to live your life like a mirror, and reflect to others the way you wish to be loved for, cared for, respected and assisted in your everyday life, which from this moment forward is that of a confident, peaceful, happy, healthy, relaxed, stress-free, positive thinking, loving, caring and considerate, worthwhile individual, because you're worth it as you relax more with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say and every thought that you think. Noticing now that the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you'll go with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear and every word that I say, as you now allow your mind to wander free, as you continue to go deeper down into the world of your dreams and the world of your imagination. I want you to imagine and remember that one time in your life when you felt more happy, more confident, more proud, and on top of the world than you'd ever done before. It could have been a time when you won an award, or just a time on holiday when you felt you could achieve anything. It matters not what it is, just so long as you now feel happy, healthy, relaxed, calm, confident and loving to yourself and to others in everyday life, feeling so good inside, enabling you to live a 100% fulfilling and stress-free lifestyle. Now I just want you to notice how good it feels to experience these positive and beneficial states of mind and body. And as you do, realise now that whenever you need to re-enter this special place in your everyday life, whenever you're confronted with the unexpected, or those things which once would have bothered you or concerned you in the past. And as you relax more, you realise that now, as an automatic reflex action, all you need to do is push together the tip of your forefinger of the right hand together with the tip of your thumb. And instantly this will make your ring of confidence, your ring of willpower, your ring of self-esteem and your ring of patience that will instantly enable you to remain and continue to be the confident, calm, happy, healthy, relaxed and loving individual that you've now become and will continue to be from this moment forward. Remembering that your subconscious will remind you as an automatic reflex action to make this ring of confidence with your finger and thumb as and when you need that little extra help in everyday life. As you relax deeper and deeper with every second that passes by, realising now that the personal attributes of self-confidence, willpower, positive self-esteem, patience and trust are the only attributes that any individual needs in everyday life to remain a confident, happy, healthy, relaxed and loving person, to achieve whatever you wanted to achieve and want to achieve in the future. Because this is your new reality. As the music changes, it's just a sign and a signal to relax more completely. Taking that moment of silence and calmness to relax and think within yourself. Let your mind wander free, because just as you have now become and continue to be relaxing more, the person you set out to become is the real you. Inside right now, realising that something you once thought would have been difficult to achieve has proved itself so ridiculously easy. So as you relax more and use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration effectively, I'd like you to imagine a thermometer in your mind's eye with the numbers 0 to 100% on it. And within this thermometer, the level at which the mercury is indicates the level at which your personal levels of self-confidence, willpower, self-esteem, patience and trust are currently set at. And as you relax more completely with each second that passes by, I want you to just notice the level that the mercury is currently at, and then realise that if you raise the level to 100%, then any and all problems you may once have had in your life will no longer ever be able to bother you or affect you as they once did in the past. And as you realise this is 100% total reality, I'd like you to imagine heating up the mercury in the thermometer in a way that feels right for you, perhaps with a lighter or a hot flaming candle, so that mercury gets hotter and hotter. So hot in fact that it starts to rise up inside the thermometer, up past 30%, up past 40 and 50, all the way up past 60, 70 and 80, and then notice and then just realise in your mind's eye that the mercury has now reached 100%. And as you notice this, realise how much more confident you feel. How you realise now your willpower is also at 100%. Your self-esteem is higher than it's ever been at 100%. Your patience and trust, both of yourself and others, is now also at 100%. Making you a much happier, healthier, relaxed, calm and loving person in every way. As you continue to live a stress-free lifestyle, realising now that in order to feel this confident forever, we need to fix the mercury in place at 100%. So imagine now in your mind's eye that you have a hammer and a nail, and that you're now hammering the nail through the thermometer and through the mercury. As you relax more, just lock it, glue it, weld it, cement it in place at 100% level. And rather than leaking out, the mercury is now being fixed solidly, permanently in place. So that from this moment forward, your levels of self-confidence, willpower, self-esteem, patience and trust are now fixed at 100%, enabling you to live your life as the happy, healthy, confident, relaxed, calm, loving and trusting individual that you have become and continue to be in all areas of your life. There's no noises bother you whatsoever. In fact, with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, every thought that you think, will be serving as a sign and a signal for you to relax more completely. So limp, so loose, so relaxed, so heavy, so tired. And as you relax and go deeper, so the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go. You should now imagine in your mind's eye a television set, a TV screen upon which you can see an image of how you once were in the past. Just see it clearly on the TV screen, the person you once were. Notice all those things about yourself that both you and others disliked. Those things that you wanted to change. Those things that once used to be a problem or an issue, which are no longer part of you. And realise now these things have become and must now remain part of the past. And as you realise this, it's time to turn down the volume on the TV set. So imagine turning down the volume, and as the noise disappears, it makes you feel so much better inside. Then just imagine turning down the colour and the contrast, so the image of how you once were disappears completely and fades away. And now, as you realise that image has gone forever, you no longer need the TV set switched on, so just imagine turning it off. Yes, that's perfect. So no power can ever get to it again. So it can never bother you, worry you or concern you as it once did in the past. And now, as you relax more, just imagine unplugging the TV set from the wall. And as you do, realising that you yourself have now said goodbye completely to the past, goodbye completely to how you once were, goodbye completely to those habits, issues, problems or concerns that you once had, that once used to bother you. Now finally take control and just imagine blowing up the television set with a large bomb or setting fire to it, or perhaps smashing it up with a sledgehammer in a way that feels right for you. Go on, that's it, just see it being destroyed and realise now that these things can never, ever bother you again, now or at any time in the future. And as you relax more with each second that passes by and every breath that you take, notice how good it feels inside, that something you once thought may have proved difficult has in fact proved so ridiculously easy, as you have become and continue to be from this moment forward the person that you wanted to become, the person you have become, the person you will continue to be. Nothing bothers you, worries you or concerns you as it once did in the past. In fact, those things that once were an issue now just serve as a sign and a signal of how much confidence, willpower, self-esteem you've got inside, how good you feel, how much you want to live your life to the full. As you relax more, just imagine now, you can see a full-length mirror in your mind's eye, but in a calm, safe, secure way that's right for you. And imagine that you're standing in front of this full-length mirror. But rather than seeing the image of how you once were in the past, you're now seeing the image of how you wanted to become, how you have become, and how you wish to be. Look at that image of yourself. Notice how happy and confident you feel about yourself. Notice how good it feels to look in the mirror and see yourself exactly as you have on many occasions in the past dreamed yourself to be. Notice how much happier you now feel about yourself. And as a result, how much happier you feel around those you love, and how easy it has now become to be open, honest and candid about those things which once bothered you before you became this image of beauty, happiness, confidence and contentment that you now see before you in your mind's eye. And as you relax more and you continue to breathe deeply and regularly, realising now that this is no longer a dream. This is in fact 100% total reality. For this is a magic mirror, and I'd like you to imagine walking towards it, the image of you the way you want to be tomorrow, the day after, next week, next year. As you reach towards the mirror, notice how good you feel inside. And then notice that your hand starts to melt into the mirror. Walk towards the mirror. You can step into that mirror. Just imagine in your mind's eye stepping into that mirror. And as you do, it's almost as if you're stepping into that image of yourself, the way you have become and continue to be from this moment forward. Almost as though you're putting on a lovely, protected, calm, safe, secure suit of armour. And stepping into that image of yourself as you have now become and continue to be from this moment forward. Fantastic. And as you relax more in a way that feels right for you, whether it's smashing the mirror from the inside, whether it's painting it on the inside, whatever feels right for your subconscious mind, just do it now so that you're locked, glued, welded, cemented permanently, safely, calmly and securely as the new you, where nothing bothers you, worries you or concerns you as it once did in the past. Relaxing more. Realising now as you relax further that from this moment forward you'll find and get the greatest pleasure from making yourself and others happy, from making yourself and others feel loved, wanted, needed and appreciated, cared for in all that they say and do, and that from this moment forward you no longer need, you no longer want, crave or desire any manner of painful situation in your life as you continue to be the confident, happy, healthy, calm, relaxed and loving person you have now become and will continue to be every day in every way. Making others happy makes you happy and seeing others sad makes you sad as you now live your life like a mirror and give out that which you want reflected back to you, because you have become everything that you dreamed of, and something you once thought would be difficult has proved itself to be so ridiculously easy. As you relax more, in a few moments' time when I awaken you, everything I've suggested to you and everything that you have suggested to yourself will remain with you in every way, permanently locked, glued, welded, cemented in a calm, safe and secure manner into your subconscious mind. And these suggestions will grow stronger and more positive for you each second, of each minute, of each hour for the rest of your life. Each and every time you consent for me to help you re-enter this relaxing and beneficial state, you will re-enter this state with the greatest of ease. And the very moment that I say, and sleep now, that very moment that I say, and sleep now, I'll say the word sleep or relax. You will instantly and rapidly re-enter this state. And each and every time you re-enter this state, it will be 100 times more relaxing, deeper and enjoyable for you in every way, shape and form. As you relax deeper, realising also that whenever you hear my voice on this audio compact disc, whether consciously or whilst asleep, the effect of my positive suggestions upon you will grow stronger in every way, enabling you to realise that something you once thought in the past may have been so difficult to achieve has in fact proved so ridiculously easy. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Everything I've said remaining with you in your subconscious mind. I'm now going to count from 1 to 10. And on the count of 10, everything I've suggested will remain with you at a subconscious level. And will grow stronger every second of each day, enabling you to continue being the confident, happy, healthy, relaxed, calm and loving individual that you've now become and will continue to be from this moment forward. On 1, everything I've suggested remaining with you and growing stronger every day in every way. 2, realising now that you will awaken in the morning, each morning from this day forward with an inner warm glow of confidence, a renewed optimism to life, a more positive attitude to get things done, as you now realise that you have a large inner reservoir of self-confidence, willpower, self-esteem, patience, trust and honesty within you that you can draw upon whenever necessary as an automatic reflex action. On 3, realising now how much better you feel, how proud you feel about yourself for allowing yourself to come to terms with the things that once used to bother you, worry you or concern you, but now are just signs and signals of how proud you should be of what you've achieved. On 4, it's almost as though every muscle in your body is now being washed with pure spring water, removing all negativity from your mind. It's like a huge weight being lifted off your shoulders. 5, lighter and brighter, almost as though you now realise that a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you're now free to live your life happily, the way you once thought may only ever have been a dream, but the way which now is your 100% total reality. 6, normal feelings now returning to each and every muscle group in your body, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, as everything I've suggested is now permanently burned deep into your subconscious mind in a way that feels right for you. 7, realising now that at a conscious level only, when you awaken in a few moments' time, you will remember to forget, and forget to remember everything that has been suggested to you, instead allowing it all to be stored to your subconscious mind. It will ensure that you act upon it all as an automatic reflex action in your everyday life. On 8, lighter and brighter now, coming on up out of it, feeling so good, so happy, so energised, so full of energy, calm and relaxed. 9, you feel so good inside right now that on 10, you can open your eyes. Wakey wakey, rise and shine. Wakey wakey. Just take a few moments to open your eyes, and you may find that you want to go and pop to the toilet and wash your face. It's just like waking up first thing in the morning, and then you notice how good you feel and how much better you feel each and every time you listen to this compact disc.